again. It's me, Steffafa, or you can call me Steph. And look at that. I said I would let you know how the last week's challenge went, and I came second place. It was a pretty tight race, but I think I did alright. Unfortunately, there is not a whole lot I'm going to be doing with this second place trophy because, well, there's a big announcement that just happened. We are going to be resetting and going to Season 9. That's right. Say goodbye to this lovely little world soon. The server will be closing on Thursday, July 28th? 20-something. I don't remember. This Thursday, which as at the time of this recording is in 2 days. And a couple of things are going to happen. So the first thing that we're going to see is there's going to be Anarchy Day on Thursday. So what that means for anybody who's never been present for one of these before is all rules come off. So the the admins are going to back up the server, and then the day is basically going to be a no holds bar, no rules, grief encouraged day of madness and chaos. So we can blow anything we want up, we can grief other people's bases, we can destroy the shopping district, basically whatever you want to do, you can go ahead and do it. You can kill other players. I think in the past, if you asked to get creative mode access, the mods might give it to you. Like, it's truly crazy. But I just wanted to let you know what's going to go on. So because of the reset, that also means that we're going to have a brand new map with a brand new theme. So we can say goodbye to the cherry theme in Spawn and the Nether Tunnels, and there's going to be a new one, which I believe is going to be steampunk. And on top of that, we can also look forward to a new base from me. I've got some interesting plans that I'm looking forward to getting started, and hopefully everybody's as excited for the new map as I am. So, unfortunately, we won't be able to do a trade-in for a new collectible because, after double checking, we need 27 unique collectibles for one set, and you need 3 sets in order to do a new collectible trade-in. I did the math, and I have 2 sets plus 4, not including like quadruplets, if that's a word. So we will be leaving the collectible set here. Now, one thing that I would like to do is hang up the flying machine somewhere. I'll probably put it here before the reset, if I remember. But because it's one that I wear, and I am going to want it on Anarchy Day, I don't really want to put it away. But we've hung up our Franny pick, and basically all of the trophies that I didn't get to trading in, I only put up one of the swords. I've got a couple extras, I'm not going to bother hanging them. But yeah, that's our museum taken care of. I also wanted to use this last chance just to go over the base one more time. I guess we can start with the most recent and work our way back. So if you remember from last episode, we had our bonsai bill, and we also did our eyes over here. And previously we built our house and did all of our interior. I'm a little saddened that I don't get to use this space more. I really like this little nook. It made me happy. I think I'm going to schematic this base. Might build it in the future, who knows. Of course, we have our castle. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to finish the interior, which is a little unfortunate. I was finally starting to get ideas for this area here, but frankly, I'm just glad we managed to close the space off. And moving out to the back, we've got our lovely gunpowder farm. I would love to build another farm of this size on the next map. We'll see if we manage to get to it, but yeah, having access to this much gunpowder was really, really good. Maybe try and find a smaller shulker box unloader. We've got Harding's base over here. And, of course, all of the mini games. was pretty happy with all the minigames. Would kind of wish that, I don't know, I played more of them. I did get to play Connect 4, Battleship. We did a little bit of Hungry Hungry Hippos. I believe I showed it in the last episode very briefly. Of course, we've got our map area, which I think I'm just going to leave the Canada Day mural up. And how can we forget the beacons everywhere? Of course, our lovely dragon. Yep, still works. And then down here, we've got our digging hole. Not sure if I ever showed this off or not, but where'd it go? Yeah, we do have a little amethyst cluster over here that I used occasionally. And down here, we have our slime farm, our super smelter, our bubble vader back up. We've got our mangrove propagule farm, our flower farm, our wool farm, glow lichen, and our slime AFK room. If you're wondering what this is, I did actually attempt to automate the last week's challenge. I'll show you how to do that. So I just turn this thing on, which just pushes this over and over again. And then I just kind of held a few buttons down and did this. And because, if you remember from last episode, it was a sprint jumping forward challenge. And I got sick of running around like an idiot, so I tried that. Got myself a bit of a few extra points that way. I don't think it was enough to make a difference. It definitely wasn't enough to come first, but it was alright. We got our honeycomb farm. I'm gonna miss you, elevator. Up here, our enchanting setup. Our wheat slash cactus farm. Vine farm. Of course, our melon and pumpkin farm. Our storage system. Our villager breeder and trade hall. You know, a few other miscellaneous odds and ends. Snowball farm. Sugarcane farm. Other sugarcane farm. Cow farm. Yep, cow farm. And of course, our little minecart run. So, I wanted to talk a little bit more about next season. So, in addition to the theme that I have in mind, I have a couple of builds that I am looking forward to getting to. In particular, I've got one project that I'm really looking forward to building. So, the minigames are not over. I do have designs for the future. And there's a possibility that I forgot what I was going to say. Don't you love it when that happens? So when the new season starts, I unfortunately won't be available the first day. However, as I mentioned before, there's a lot of lag and slingshotting going on, so it doesn't make for great video content usually. So what we'll do is I'll probably jump on either later that evening or probably the next day, where hopefully things have settled down a little bit, and I will look for my forever home and get myself situated. So I'm really looking forward to that. And the way the shopping district works, for anybody unaware, is normally you need to get a stall. So like one of these things over here. And you claim it, you use it for a week, and then the mods will approve you for a shop plot, which they're usually pre-planned locations. They'll be marked out in wool in the new shopping district area. And that gives you'll have like that space to claim and build whatever you want within a certain dimension. If you already had a shop this season, so in the previous map, then you can skip that process and go straight to building a shop. However, usually it takes a little bit of time before the shopping district opens up, because the admins need a little bit of time to pre-plan the area. There aren't any rules about selling, about what you can and can't sell, or what your prices can or can't be, aside from You're not allowed to buy things directly from one person and mark it up and resell it. Like if you you can use things as raw materials, but you have to make sure that you're not just buying and reselling the same thing. You can't wholesale or Costco sale things. You can't use other people as distributors unless they allow you to. But yeah, so I don't know what I'll be selling next season or what my shop will look like exactly, but I'll come up with some ideas. But with that said, I think that's gonna wrap it for this season. Well, if I don't see you until next season, then like, subscribe, and take care.